again. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another CWPA remote broadcast. The Northwest Division Tournament, hosted by Oregon State University. I'm Scott Semmeldaver-Weiss. It's Game 5 of 10 of the day, featuring the Oregon A Ducks in the Dark Caps and the Portland State Vikings in the White Caps. Portland State right now, you see on the left side of your screen, we'll go left to right. On the right side of the screen, go to the left, will be Oregon A. This is Oregon A's first appearance this season. Last season, 7-1 in the conference. Only loss was to Portland State, 8-6 on March 5th in the regular season last year. 9-2 overall, second in the final standings after losing in the first place game to Washington, the second seed last year, 7-6. And we're going to be underway. Oregon A last year averaged 11.8 goals per game and allowed just 5.8 per game. Portland State has already played once today, defeated Oregon C 7-3, and we're underway. In the Dark Caps, it's Oregon A, and the White Caps, Portland State. Oregon has had 11 teams since 1998 win first place in the Northwest Division Regional Tournament Championships. Most recent in 2015. In fact, at one point, from 2005 to 2012, Oregon won the first place title every year. Believe it or not, from 2009 to 2012, Oregon A was 11-0 in each of them. Oregon A with the possession. 0-0. Game 5 of 10 in the day. We're doing the first 9. We're not doing Oregon B versus C at 7:30 Pacific on the CWPA network. In case you're wondering, this game started a little early. As well, the other games didn't end too late, so we started about 12 minutes before the scheduled time. And that one is going to go out of play. Will be possession, Oregon A, the Ducks in the Dark Caps. So in our last game, it was 12-5 in favor of Washington B over Oregon B. Oregon B lost its 14th straight contest, has not won since March 2015. Got to be very careful that you don't get a slough there. Moving inside the 2-meter area, back to the 5-meter. There's Oregon A. This is a rematch of the 2014 and 15 first place games, both won by Oregon A. And that one is saved by the Portland State keeper. In 2014, it was 10-8 Oregon A. 2015, 11-10 Oregon A. In 2015, Portland State won its first 10 games of the season. The lone loss was that first place game to Oregon A. Portland State has just one title for first place. That came back in 2013, a 12-11 win against Oregon A. And possession now for the Ducks of Oregon A in the Dark Caps. It's 0-0 early on in the first quarter of Game 5. It looks like it will be exclusion time. Player up for Oregon A in the Dark Caps. Fires. That doesn't go through. Second effort is there! Boom! Shakalaka! Cap 5. Never said die in that one, and it's now Oregon A in the Dark Caps 1. Portland State in the white 0. The least amount of goals Oregon A scored last season was 5. It was a 5-3 win against Oregon State on February 27th last year. The most was 18, an 18-5 win against Western Washington in its first Northwest Division Championship postseason game, April 16th, 2016. Oregon A looking to add another. 2 minutes have gone by the opening quarter. That one's fired through. Yes, sirree. No. Oh my goodness, what a save. That one looked like it was going right into the hole. Right into the net. Wow. Portland State is in it right now because of some handiwork by the Portland State keeper. Catch free for Portland State. Vikings with it. And that one's going to go in. Boom! Shakalaka! Doinker goes through. Cat 10 scores for the Vikings. And it's now Oregon A in the Dark Caps 1 and Portland State Vikings in the White Caps 1. And Oregon is usually in the Pac-12 for Division I sports. And Portland State is NCAA Division I in the blue sky. The big sky, that is. Could be a blue sky type of day outside. But Oregon A wants to come up with a win. Possession, Oregon A in the Dark Caps. It's been a great day so far. There have been a few goals from way beyond the 5 meters. Some from close to center of the pool. 26 in the shot clock. Possession now to Portland State. That one is fired. Out of play. Looks like a 2-meter throw for the Vikings of Portland State in the White Cap. I believe teams that have scored first today are 2-2. The 2 losses, I believe, were both to Washington B. Washington B had given up the first goal in both of them and won both. We have a brief stoppage. Just a few minutes to go in the first quarter. Cap 7 now. Swings it back with a wet pack. Fires with the bouncer. It is wet and into the arms of the Oregon A keeper. Ernie in the shot clock. It's never too late and never too early to think about the National Collegiate Club Championships. It will be at the University of Pittsburgh, May 5th through 7th. 16 teams will compete for one title. So be there at the University of Pittsburgh, May 5th through 7th, 2017. Oregon A hoping to go back to the NCCC for the first time since 2015. That's 1-1. Oregon A in the dark, Portland State in the white, and with a quick timeout, I'm Scott Samuel Leroy Weiss. And now we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Hey, check out my new backpack. Hydras 2. You can get it exclusively at cap7.com. Cap 7, built by water polo players for water polo players.
I'm Wolf Ligo, 3-time Olympian and co-founder of Cap 7. No other ball in the world has the grip that a Cap 7 does.
And welcome back, folks, to Game 5 of the Northwest Division Tournament, hosted by Osborne Aquatic Center in Corvallis, Oregon, Oregon State University. Again, I'm Scott Samuel Leroy Weiss, and we're going to come out of the timeout here in the first quarter with 31 seconds left on the shot clock. It is Oregon A Ducks in the Dark Caps 1, Portland State Vikings in the White Caps 1. Oregon A scored first. Portland State countered the goal of its own. And again, we have 4 7-minute quarters in regulation. And about 2-minute intermission between the first and second quarters and the third and fourth, and a 5-minute break during halftime. But we're coming close to the end of the first quarter of Game 5. Our next game up, scheduled at 2:50 Pacific, Oregon C versus Western Washington. It's going to be short possession, Oregon A in the Dark Caps. And a lot of wet passes. Of course, Washington B which is 2-0, had an interesting strategy as well. That one goes through. Boom! Shaka Laka. 2-1. Cat 3 scores for Oregon A. We have player substitutions. What I was saying was Washington B has an interesting strategy of calling timeout toward the end of a quarter and just after the opening tip of a quarter. Each team has different strategies. Oregon A, of course, is to be aggressive. And Portland State is to make sure to not let the other team capitalize on mistakes. And of course, you got to be careful of one right now. And that mistake is not going to happen for the time being. Portland State has dodged a bullet. Now Portland State and the Whitecaps down 1-30 in the shot clock. Still the first quarter of Game 5. Oregon A 0-0. Portland State 1-0 in the season. And that one's fired through the hole. Boom! Shakalaka. Cap 7 ties it up for Portland State. It's now Oregon A and the Dark Caps 2. Portland State Vikings and the White 2. Two of the waning moments of quarter 1. Shot clock is unplugged. Oregon A looking to hold it for the final shot. Fires out of play. Goal throw for Portland State. Not sure there's enough time to get a shot off. Fires it out of play. And after one quarter, Oregon State and the Dark Caps 2. Portland State Vikings and the White 2. I'm Scott Samuel Weiss. Second quarter is coming up on the CWPA network, so stick around. You don't want to miss it.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo, and I'd like to introduce the 1 kilogram heavy training ball. Think of this ball as a weight belt for your arms. This is really going to strengthen your wrist, okay, your forearms, your shoulder, and really make you a lot stronger in your shooting. You can use this ball on dry land against a wall, or in your passing drills, or against a rebounder. Keep the ball up in front and really focus on your shoulder, your wrist, and your forearm in your passing. Maybe pass for 5 or 10 minutes with the ball, and then go back to a regular water polo ball, and you really feel the difference in the power that you're producing out of all those muscle groups.
Folks, welcome back to Game 5 of the Northwest Division Tournament, hosted by Osborne Aquatic Center at Oregon State University in Corvallis, Oregon. Once again, I'm Scott Samuel Weiss. We enter the second quarter of the 5th game. It's Oregon A Ducks and the Dark Caps 2. Portland State Vikings and the Whitecaps 2. And keep in mind, when these teams met up last year in the regular season on March 5th, 2016, Oregon State had been handed its Oregon A has been handed its lone regular season loss at the hands of Portland State 8-6. Portland State looking to repeat what happened last year. But this time around, Portland State wants to start the season 2-0 and not 1-2. Last season, Oregon A started 5-0 before Portland State got the best of the Ducks. 7 minutes on the clock for quarter 2, and after that, we'll have a 5-minute halftime. Enjoying today's water polo action, the CWPA network has more streams in store for the 2017 Women's Club season. Keep checking www.collegiatewaterpolo.org to find out who is streaming each weekend. And thanks for tuning in to the CWPA network. Now here's the swim off coming from the right to the left. In the dark caps is Oregon A. From the left to the right in the white caps, Portland State. It's 2-2. Now should the game end in a tie after 28 minutes, it will be 2 3-minute overtimes, and if we're still tied, it'll be sudden death. But we got another 13 minutes and change to see who wins or if it has to get extended. Possession now belongs to the Ducks, Oregon A, and the Dark Caps. And Portland State has been in the first place game in 3 of the last 4 seasons, 2013 to 15. And it's going to be exclusion time. Player up for Oregon A in the Dark Caps. 26 in the shot clock. Eggbeater motion. 16 the shot clock. Fire in the hole. Boom! Shakalaka. It's a great way to cash in your opportunities. Cap 12. Looks like her first of the contest. It is now Oregon A in the Dark Caps 3. Portland State in the white 2. And we're glad you're inside here in Corvallis, Oregon, because right now where our office is located in Bridgeport, PA. This way we got a good rainstorm going on. But here in Corvallis, hope you're dry. Fire way beyond the target. Portland State misses its chance. Oregon A with the 1-goal lead has possession on a breakthrough. This is looking really good. And it is! Boom shakalaka. Portland State made another mistake. Gives her cap 7. If I'm not mistaken. Capitalizes. 2 unanswered goals for Oregon A to begin the second quarter. Now the largest lead for the Ducks at 2. For the coaching staff for Portland State. Shaking their heads. And will be confiscated by Oregon A. And the Dark Caps leading 4-2. About 2 minutes have gone by in the second quarter, or more. This is game 5 of 10, game 5 of 9 in terms of our streaming for today. Now will be possession Portland State Vikings in the Whitecaps. Portland State is Division 1, so is Oregon, and we have the officials timeout, it looks like. We're again the CWPA YouTube channel, your #1 video source for everything water polo. Check out our Tip of the Week series, Inside Water Moments, highlights, and more. Visit www.youtube.com and search CWPA Water Polo. So again, it's Oregon A and the Dark Caps 4. Portland State and the Whitecaps 2. Portland State 1-0 already on the day and the season. After picking up a 7-3 win earlier against Oregon C in their second game of the day. And you can see the timeout. After this game, stay tuned. 2:50 p.m. Pacific. Circumstances permitting, we start then. Oregon C versus Western Washington Vikings. That's right. Portland State and Western Washington, both the Vikings. And again, our director of multimedia is John Weaver. Our camera operator is Ben Dolly, doing a great job today. We're now out of the timeout. Thank you all for watching. Oregon State University in Corvallis, Oregon. This is club water polo. It's not varsity. Of course, also don't forget to check CWPA out on Twitter at CWPA Water Polo. And recently on our website and Twitter page, we updated the rules about player violations. You get 3 of them, and you had to sit out, I think, a game. That's going to be lobbed off the top of the crossbar. Missed opportunity for Portland State. Here come the Ducks of Oregon A in the dark cap. 23 in the shot clock. Fires it through. Boom! Shakalaka. 5-2. Oregon A. Cat 3 puts it through. At least the second for her. 3-0 scoring run this quarter for the Ducks. Shot clock resets. Portland State down by its largest margin in any game today. 3. The Whitecaps. 22 on the shot clock. A whistle. We'll get another opportunity for the Vikings. Down 3. Outside the 5-meter area. Wet and quick. Backhands. No foul. And 12 on the shot clock. Confiscated by Oregon A. Boy, Portland State kicking itself for all of these miscues. Because Oregon A is going to make you pay. Like that. Boom, shakalaka. Well, is it? No. Nope. No goal. Just need the official to confirm. So it's a 3-goal lead for Oregon A in the Dark Cats. Portland State dodges a bullet. It'll be exclusion time. Player up for Portland State. They take care of business on the power play here. So we don't have a lot of time left in this second quarter. Overthrown. 16 the shot clock. The exclusion's going to end momentarily. With possession still of Portland State and the Whitecaps on the left side. Romaine with the Vikings. Now 6 in the shot clock. Portland State needs to get one up right now. That goes through. It's going to count. Boom, shaka, laka. Had the right presence of mind. Cat 3 scores for Portland State. 5-3. I believe that's the first goal of the second quarter for the Vikings. It's now down to a 2-goal differential. Oregon A still up in the Dark Cats by 2. 33 in the shot clock. The next shot probably be unplugged or close to it. It's 16 in the shot clock. Lobs it. Blocked by the Portland State keeper. Second effort, it will remain with Oregon. A fires. Oh, off the top of the crossbar. Big gasp from the crowd. Ooh, nice opportunity brewing here. But not enough leverage in that attempt. 33 on the shot clock. Oregon A still in possession. Need about a minute and a half to go in the first half. Oregon A in the Dark Caps 5. Portland State the White 3. Portland State 1-0. Oregon A first game. We'll go the other way. Possession. Portland State down by 2 to our knowledge. 14 the shot clock. Just misses. To the right side. Fires through. Saved. Possession now, Oregon A. Shot clock still running. Backhands off the top of the crossbar. Resets. 33 in the shot clock toward the end of the first half. Oregon A with it. One-on-one. Takes care of it. Boom. Shakalaka. Cap 6 scores for Oregon A. It is now Oregon A in the dark cap 6, Portland State Vikings in the white 3. Keep in mind, after the first 7 minutes, it was 2-2. So a 4-1 scoring run this quarter. Shot clock unplugged. Here in Corvallis, game 5 for the conclusion of the first half. Oregon State's going to get in with a few goal lead. Portland State looking to get one more before the buzzer. They will remain with the Vikings, down 6-3, wearing the Whitecaps. Seven seconds left in quarter 2. After one half, here in Corvallis, Oregon A in the dark caps. 6. Portland State in the white 3. So 6-3 in favor of Oregon A in the dark caps. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. We're going to bring you third quarter and much more here on the CWPA network. So stick around. We got more action coming up here on the CWPA network. Now, please enjoy Tip of the Week.
Hi guys, my name is Kelly Eaton, and today we'll be going over some of the passing basics. First, we're going to start with 4 different steps of passing, isolating each part of your throwing and passing into one different mechanics group. So first, I like to focus on just the wrist. So you want to flick your wrist and focus on just passing, holding everything still except flicking that wrist and spreading your fingers very wide to catch the ball. Once you've done several of these and mastered this, you can put your hand below your elbow and combine the forearm and the wrist. So see how my hand is still following through, but I'm using my forearm as well. Third step is the full shoulder. So still keeping your shoulders square, rotating your shoulder back, using your wrist, forearm, and shoulder. And as you can do these, you can scoot back a little bit each time. And last but not least is something that I'd like to pay special attention to, because I don't often see, is the full rotation of your body. When you bring the ball back, fully rotating your shoulders to really get an initial snap to your shooting or your passing. And in water polo, clearly we don't have ground to stand on, so our core and our hips, our waist, are kind of our point where we need to focus on mostly for getting that rotation. So the fourth and final step to our passing drill, you can step back a little bit more even, is having your left shoulder pointing at where you're going to pass, bringing your shoulder back, full rotation. But still keeping in mind, using using your wrist, your forearm, and your shoulder, including snapping and rotating.
Hi, I'm Wolf Wygo. Are you looking for a great water polo backpack? Cap 7 water polo backpack has it all covered. It's got side pocket, suit hook, lots of space, space for a computer, iPod, iPad, iPhone, lots of zipper pockets, wet pouch. You can put a ton of stuff in there. It's really durable and it's not going to break apart. It's your best option for a water polo player.
Get your own Hydrus 2 water polo backpack by visiting cap7.com.
Back here at the Sport Aquatic Center, Oregon State University of Corvallis, Oregon. This is Game 5 of 10 on this February 25th, 2017. Corvallis, Oregon, that's where we're at. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. Second half is coming up in Game 5 between Oregon A and the Dark Caps and Portland State in the white. After one half, Oregon A and the Dark Caps 6. Portland State in the white 3. It was 2-2 after the first quarter, but a 4-1 scoring run in the second quarter gave Oregon A the 3-goal edge at the moment. And again, when these two teams faced off last year, Portland State handed Oregon A its lone regular season loss, 8-6. We just heard cheers from Portland State team. Teams are going to switch sides this half. So on the right now, going to the left will be the Whitecap Portland State Vikings. And from the left to the right will be Oregon A and the Dark Caps. And after this game, stick around. 2:50 p.m. Pacific, Oregon C versus Western Washington. That'll be Game 6. Portland State, Never Sports in the Big Sky Division, Big Sky Conference. Oregon in the Pac-12. The ball is dropped. Oregon A gets possession, going to Dark Caps. And last season, Oregon A, in the regular season, 12.28 goals per game, 6 allowed per. Overall, 11.8 per. And that one goes through. Boom! Shakalaka. Oregon A, Cap 12, gives the Ducks another one. 7-3. In favor of the Ducks. Portland State down by its largest margin. And the Whitecaps down 4. It was 2-2 at one point. That one is confiscated by Oregon A and the Dark Caps. Looking to build even further. Yes, sirree. Boom, shakalaka. Cap 12. Scores. Oregon A, 8. Portland State, 3. 2 quick goals in the first minute of the third quarter for the Ducks. Up 8-3. Over 6-3 at halftime, folks. Oregon A is going to return here at 6:20 Pacific against Western Washington. It will be our 9th and final game to stream to you on this February 25th. Oregon B and C will face off at 7:30. Unfortunately, we won't bring that to you. That one's fired on the left side. Boom, shakalaka. Cap 10 puts Portland State back on the board. It's 8-4. It's at least her second of the game. Portland State had just one goal in the second quarter, already one here in the third. There's a 4-1 scoring run in the second quarter by Oregon A to take a 6-3 lead into halftime. 8-4 Oregon A. in the first few minutes of the second half. Double teamed. And it looks like Portland State's going to get it. The Vikings are down 4 and the Whitecaps with possession. And this is a 28-minute regulation game, 7-minute quarters. 35-second shot clock. Number 20 on the shot clock. Fires way beyond how to play. Goal throw, Oregon A. And here's the outlet. Few minutes into the second half. Oregon A, the Dark Caps 8. Portland State Vikings in the white 4. Portland State is 1-0. Oregon A 0-0. And that one is a backhander. That goes through. Boom. Shakalaka. Another one for Cat 12 makes this one. Oregon A and the Dark Caps 9. Portland State in the white 4. Last season, Portland State allowed double-digit goals 3 times. Well, I'm looking at it, yes. All of them were losses. Back last year, Portland State at first lost to Oregon A 11-7. So they split last year. As I just read the statistics. So 9-4, Oregon A over Portland State. Stoppage in action. We have a timeout. Scott Sim with the release. Oregon A 9, Portland State 4. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Hugo from Cap 7. This goal is great because it folds in the size of a backpack. You can take it to the beach, you can take it to the lake. If you're short on deck storage space, you can fold it up and put it in the closet. It's a great training tool. Get yours at cap7.com.
Still in the timeout here, you could see Portland State coaching staff. The goalie on the far right, on the bottom of your screen, on the left side. Portland State once tied 2-2. It's been a 7-2 run for Oregon A. These two teams split season series last year, 11-7, favor Oregon A, and 8-6 Portland the second time around. Portland State, don't want to be confused with University of Portland, which used to be in the Northwest Division for club, but not this year. So it's the third quarter, and a few minutes to go in this third period. The 2017 National Collegiate Club Championship is to be held at the University of Pittsburgh on May 5th through 7th, 2017. 16 qualifiers culminate at the NCCC to determine our national club champion. Last year, UC Santa Barbara was the winner, defeated Michigan. Who knows? Maybe the winner of the Northwest Division will be our national champ in 2017. But we'll have to wait to see as the season progresses. We're at the end of February, it's the beginning of March, of May when it happens. There's the keeper now for Portland State. Backhander, wow, what a nifty move. Boom, shakalaka. Cat 13. A nice assist from the Portland State keeper. Makes this Oregon A and the Dark Caps 9, Portland State in the white 5. Oregon A has outscored Portland State this third quarter 3-2. There were 6-3 Ducks at the half. Cap 21 for Oregon A and the Dark Caps. 18 the shot clock, batted away to the right side. Should be a 2-meter quarter throw for Oregon A. Follow us on Twitter. The handle at CWPA Water Polo. 9-5, Oregon A has the possession, up 4. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's a whistle. Here's a turnover. see if Portland State can capitalize on that miscue. Or mistake, that is. 28 on the shot clock for Portland State Vikings. With Portland, Oregon taking on Oregon A Ducks of Eugene. They are 111 miles from each other, the two schools. Oregon had to go 49 miles to get here, 84 for Portland State here in Corvallis. Flyers off the top of the crossbar, behind the netting, goal throw for the Ducks. 30 on the shot clock. There's a left pass there, fires, nice deflection by Portland State's keeper. Well, Oregon A has already scored more goals than the last time they faced each other. When it was March 5th last year, it was 8-6 Portland State. Portland State last year averaged 8.9 goals per game. That one just misses. There's Portland State already 1-0 in this season. In game 2 of the day, defeated Oregon C 7-3. One point about almost 2 goals below the average from last year. And that's backhanded all, blocked by the keeper. Nifty move. It's like we're watching basketball and volleyball at the same time we're watching water polo. It's brilliant. 30 on the shot clock. You can see the coaches there giving instruction. And it's a curious move for Portland State having the goalie that far out of the net. Missed chance. Oregon A, the Dark Caps up 9-5 with it. 27 on the shot clock. Outside of the 5 meters. Fires it far. To the right. To the left. Doesn't go through. Ball security is important, and Oregon A keeper kept it in check. Possession now, Oregon A. It's exclusion time. No goal. It'll be player advantage. I think it would be for Oregon A, but there's a timeout. So with a timeout, we got about a minute or 2 left of the third quarter. And it was a brief respite. But the ball that just crossed the plane doesn't count. It was after the whistle. 32 on the shot clock, I believe. There will still be an exclusion. The power play will be for Oregon A Ducks in the Dark Caps. Oregon A looking to quack some more. They've been quacking throughout the game with their play. And that one goes through. Boom! Shakalaka. Cap 21 gets her first tally. It is now Oregon A 10. Portland State in the white 5. Fourth goal in this third quarter for the Ducks. Portland State has 2 in this period. Now the lead has been extended to 5. 35 on the shot clock. Portland State down 5 and the Whitecaps with possession. The Vikings need to get some stops and roll it. 20 on the shot clock. Doesn't take too much time. We know it is the third quarter. And there's a careless mistake. There's a control of the ball. It's possession. Oregon A now. Ball security, ball security, ball security. You got to make sure you have possession. And it is confiscated momentarily, and it will belong to Portland State after that confiscation. 34 on the shot clock. Here in quarter 3, Oregon A in the Dark Caps 10, Portland State in the white 5. Again, I'm Scott Simmerliber Weiss. We're in Corvallis, Oregon. That one is backhanded. Boom, shakalaka. Cap 13 puts it through for Portland State. Looks like she got some water in her eyes. Can celebrate a little. It's a 4-goal difference now. Shot clock unplugged. So we're toward the end of this quarter. This is the last possession. And we'll have 7 more minutes of regulation. Whistle. And that is the end of the third quarter. A 4-3 scoring run in favor of Oregon A. Makes this Oregon A in the dark caps 10, Portland State in the white 6. I'm Scott Simmel, Weiss. Stick around. 7 more minutes of regulation coming up in Game 5 of the Northwest Division Regional Tournament on the CWPA Network.
My name is Kelly Eaton, and I'm going to give you a few tips on basic Eggbeater. You always want to keep your hips directly under your shoulders, almost like you're sitting in a chair. Make sure you're flexing your foot from out to in, so it's almost like a breaststroke kick, but with the additional foot flexion, like scooping the water each time. So again, sitting up straight, shoulders back, knees apart, always Eggbeatering in like a breaststroke kick, but flexing your foot. And at all times, you can add in some sculling back and forth. And that's your basic Eggbeater.
Thank you, Kelly, for that tip of the week. 20 seconds left in the intermission between third and fourth quarter. You see on the left side of the scoreboard, that's 10 for Oregon A in the dark caps, and on the right side, that's 6 for Portland State Vikings in the white caps. So 7 minutes of regulation to go here. At Osborne, Aquatic Center at Oregon State, and Corvallis. Well, thank you all for watching. This has been tight in the first quarter, then a 4-1 scoring burst in the second quarter by Oregon A made it 6-3 in favor of the Ducks, and it was a 4-3 scoring one in the third quarter for Oregon A, and it's Oregon A in the dark caps 10, Portland State in the white 6. 7 more minutes of regulation. Oregon A is going to be coming from the left, and we'll go to the right of our screen, and coming from the right and going to the left of our screen will be Portland State in the white caps. And this is Oregon A's first game of the season. Portland State won 7-3 against Oregon C in Game 2 today. Game 1 was 7-6 in favor of Washington B, which is currently 2-0 in the standings. And that possession is won by Oregon A. The Ducks up by 4 have it in the dark caps. Oregon A hoping to go back to the National Collegiate Club Championships. Haven't been there since 2015. Portland State hasn't been to the NCCC since 2013. And there we go. Boom, shakalaka to the left side she goes. Cap 7 of Oregon A makes it 11-6. Ducks. I believe that's at least her second of the game. Oregon A in the dark, 11. Portland State in the white, 6. The Vikings down 5 with possession. Got to be decisive and quick. Time is of the essence. Fires off the top of the crossbar, no dice. Possession, Oregon A. Oregon A has not been undefeated in a few years. That one goes through. And in, boom, shakalaka. Cap 10 scores for Oregon A. make that now Oregon A in the Dark Caps 12, Portland State in the White 6. The last time Oregon A won 8-0 and 11-0 overall in the division was 2012. Portland State was the last team to be unbeaten at 11-0 in 2013. Can't get the fire in the hole there. It's 12-6. Still a 6-goal game. That is fired in there. Boom shakalaka. Cat 3 scores for Portland State. As you say that, it's now Oregon A in the Dark Caps 12, Portland State in the White Caps 7. And last season, Oregon A allowed 5.8 goals per game, 6 per in the regular season. Portland State averaged 8.36 goals per game. And won against Oregon C earlier today, 7-3, a little below its average from last year. Portland State looking to get more on the board, but we've been at this in this quarter for more than a minute now. Whistle. Will be exclusion time. Player up for Portland State in the White Caps. There's Cap 7. Maybe looking for the right corner. No. Pass. You don't want to take too many passes. She'll fire right into the arms of the Oregon A keeper. Right line, but not accurate. Oregon A maintains its 5-goal lead with a few minutes to play in regulation. Coming up next in the CWPA Network, 2:50 p.m. PT, Oregon C versus Western Washington. And we hope you will join us. We'll go the other way. Portland State is going to make the most of its chances now. Closest it's been to leading. It was 2-2 after the first 7 minutes of regulation. Ever since, the Oregon A has kept its advantage. Side goes. Shot clock at 17. Portland State and the Whitecaps with it. The Vikings down 12-7. Will remain with the Vikings at 9 on the shot clock. Gotta go quick. There's another foul. Quick release. No, it doesn't go through. Good eye by the Oregon A keeper to prevent it from crossing. And transition backhand to the left side, out of play. Goal throw for Portland State. About halfway through, one more, maybe, in this fourth quarter. Oregon A in the dark, 12. Portland State in the white, 7. Northwest Division Regional Tournament hosted by Osborne Aquatic Center in Corvallis, Oregon, Oregon State University. And Oregon State, the host site. Oregon State has only played one game so far. It was a 7-6 loss to Washington B earlier. Oregon State will be playing at 4 against Washington A. Now there's a great opportunity for Portland State. Thinking about it, fires in the right quarter. Boom, shakalaka, fire in the hole there. Cap 7 scores. It's now 12-8. Oregon A. At least the second goal of the game for Cap 7 for the Vikings. Now down by 4. Anything is possible, but you gotta get quick turnovers. Obviously, we're going to see some aggressiveness right now from Portland State. Oregon A in the Dark Caps, and there's some aggressiveness. Turnover is what the Vikings need. The keeper is very good at long throws. A nice throw close to the 5-meter area. I believe she has an assist in this game. The keeper for Portland State. 13 in the shot clock. Will remain with Portland State. Vikings have 10 in the shot clock in the Whitecaps. Fires. Is batted down by the Oregon A keeper. Not enough room. 33 in the shot clock now in transition for Oregon A. Well, there was a great opening there, but it was over-lobbed. At least it wasn't thrown onto the diving board platform. It would have made an interesting noise, probably. About less than 3 minutes to go, maybe 2, in regulation. Oregon A looking to go 1-0. Portland State, the loss will be 1-1. Oregon A gets to play at 6:20 Pacific against Western Washington. Our final game to be streamed. There are 10 games today. We're doing the first 9. And again, Washington State is not here and will not be eligible to participate in the Northwest Division Championship April 8th and 9th. I wonder if the coach here wants to call timeout. We have a stoppage.
That was my last timeout, right?
Oh yeah, it was a quick timeout. It was the last timeout. Portland State with possession. Gotta go quick. Time is running out. Fires beyond the pool. Looks like a 2-meter throw in the corner for Portland State. There you see the Portland State coaching staff and the coach. Outside of 5. Shot clock is at 30 for Portland State in the Whitecaps. Fires off the crossbar. It will belong to Portland State still. Another 2-meter throw. May have been a little deflection. So you need to get a score. You can't keep getting the possession without one. Portland State doesn't have timeouts to our knowledge. So you can't stop the clock unless you score. And that's out of play. Too much. Oregon A regains the possession with the outlet. 30 seconds in the shot clock. 25 left. Oregon A in the dark hat. Portland State in the white. Bobs it through. Boom! Shakalaka. 13-8. Cat 12. Looks like her 4th of the game. 13-8. It's a 3-2 scoring run in this 4th quarter in favor of Oregon A Ducks. Oregon A averaged 11.8 goals last season per game, already above it, and 13. And 118 last season. Not so far-fetched, they can get even higher this year, the Ducks. The Ducks are going to look to add more. The University of Oregon club team is receiving votes in this week's Club Water Polo poll. And it is deflected out of play by the keeper. 45 on the shot clock. So you can see other players from other schools with water polo balls getting ready to get in on the action. The crowd is still a decent size here in Osborne Aquatic in Corvallis, Oregon. If you were near our CWPA headquarters in Bridgeport, PA, you're probably experiencing some thunderstorms and potential lightning right now. That one is fired, and the thunder and lightning can't continue at that point for Oregon A. Shot clock unplugged. Portland State's going to drop to 1-1. Oregon A is going to improve to 1-0 on the year. 13-8 Oregon A. And the Dark Cats fires off the piping on the right side. And it's going to be too little too late for Portland State. Shot clock is unplugged. That is the game, folks. Final score here from Corvallis. Oregon A in the Dark Caps, 13. Portland State in the White Caps, that is, 8. So the Dark Caps of Oregon A, 13. The White Caps of Portland State, 8. Thank you for tuning in to the CWPA Network. The next game.